All right, so if you think of your system as being this container that can basically take in and buffer information. When something comes in, let's say that this is some type of injury, right? When an injury or injury/damage enters into your system, that then is inside your container here, right? What we want to be able to do is actually process that so that something comes out on the other side, like exits that your system here can stay empty. When we do things that limit the expression, right, let's call this expression. When we do things that limit the expression of what comes in, so like let's say some type of pain, inhibition, injury, lockdown comes in, and then what you do is you take, let's say that this is an anti-inflammatory that you take to help the pain subside. You've had injury come in, you take this so that nothing comes out. And so that, what comes in, that injury that comes in is still inside your system here, right? Because nothing was allowed to express, you blunted that expression with this thing that you took. So then what happens is over time, if we continue to do that, like, you know, tomorrow it hurts again, you take something again. Tomorrow it hurts, you take something again. The next day it hurts, you take something again. New injury comes in or new sensation comes in, you take something again. It just keeps on building up until eventually it overflows. And this overflow is going to be something that is larger. So like, let's say that this initial injury was simply your elbow hurt a little bit, right? This is elbow pain. This thing that comes out, this overflow, is going to be something that's a little bit bigger than elbow pain because your body here is trying to get your attention to say, hey, my system is overflowing. And so if the initial one was elbow pain, the thing that comes after that with this overflow might be something like, it might literally just be like more debilitating elbow pain. But it's to the point that this anti-inflammatory or whatever it is that you're taking no longer addresses that, right? Or addresses this right here. So now the expression is even larger. And it just as you keep on building up more and more and you get more and more overflow, eventually it might get to the point where like, okay, now elbow tears. Because you had all of these things that are built up inside your system that you didn't allow it to express, that you cut off or blunted with anti-inflammatories or other things that don't allow it to express. And so it builds up until it gets to something that's big enough to fully grab your attention, be like, hey, you need to pay attention to this and stop ignoring it, and actually process and clear out what's in your system here based on what you've had coming in.